Hi, my name's Corey. I'm 30-something years old, rather large, but I'm fat man slimming. Believe it or not, I've not always been fat. A lot of people don't like the word fat, but it's the only way I can get in my head that I'm a big guy and I need to do something about it. I've not always been fat. Through my teens and my younger years, I was rather tall, quite skinny through my teens. When I look back at the pictures, scary how skinny I was. Not skinny enough to be a problem, but compared myself to now, I was rather skinny. All that changed when I passed my driving test. As soon as I passed the driving test, that was it. I was driving everywhere, even up the road, which wasn't a good thing, really. I started eating more. I was living at home with my parents. I was in an unhappy relationship at the time from leaving school for around about 6-7 years. During that time, I was living at home with my parents, not having my home place. And because of that, I was eating at home, breakfast, dinner, tea. But then I was also snacking a lot on the wrong things, not the good things. Every now and then, because I was driving and to get out of the house, there was a trip to McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, as well as the 3 meals I was eating a day. So as you can imagine, the weight started to pile on fairly quick. I had a scare a couple of years ago. I was at risk of diabetes, type 2 diabetes. I was literally 1 point on the scale away from being diagnosed. Once I got out of my previous relationship, I met who is now my current wife. I started taking dieting a lot more seriously. She was a member of Slimming World. She'd lost a lot of weight previously before, so we were both actively dieting probably from the moment we got together. Going to Slimming World group has been part of our life for the last 9 years. Is it 9 years I've been married? But yeah, diet has been a large part of my life since then. The other part of the reason is my kids. I have a little girl just turned 6 and I have a little boy who will be turning 3 at the start of next year. I don't want to be that dad at the park. Kids are running around wanting to play with, and I just can't. I can't run with them. I don't feel I want to play with them. I don't want to be that dad. I want to be the dad that can run with the kids, can spend quality time with the kids, running around promoting healthy habits. I don't want my kids to be the size that I am. We can teach our kids that there are healthy habits, there are healthy foods. For us, it's about the fruit, the vegetables we can eat as a family. I'm disgraced at the size of my body. I don't like it one piece. I don't like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like I'm enclosed. It makes me feel like I can't look good. It makes me get stuck in a rut. It puts me on a downer. My comfort is food. Not good food, but bad food. You eat more of the bad stuff because at the time it makes you feel better. Then later on you put on more weight and it makes you feel worse. So you eat more and it makes you feel worse and you eat more. It's a vicious circle that never ends. It's something I need to get out of a habit of. Blogging for me has been a way where I can communicate with myself. I'm not a really open person. That I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be a bit more confident about myself. The blog was something I created solely for me at the time, and I wasn't expecting to have many followers of the blog. I'd be happy with just family following it. But it started out me documenting how I was feeling every now and then, usually a couple of times a week. That changed into somewhere where I could then save recipes, things that I've enjoyed making, like fake away onion barges. Overnight oats was a more recent one. It was a place I could document my highs and lows, more lows than highs sometimes. Cycling is my go-to exercise. I hate going to the gym. Gyms are not for me. The idea of running on a treadmill, pulling weights, sitting on a static bike, it's mind-numbing for me. I never really took up running or anything, never even entered my mind to that because because of my size, I don't want to put extra pressure on my knees, my joints. And I always remembered through my teens how much I used to enjoy riding a bike. Back then I had a mountain bike, I used to hang around with friends on bikes. A lot of my good days as teens through the summers were on a bike. So I got a bike. Cycling has since been my thing. It's a good form of exercise, it burns a lot of calories. More importantly, it allows me to clear my head. Cycling's allowed me to set goals and targets as well. I set a target of 1, entering a sportive, which I did enter one. It was meant to be end of March. Obviously it's been delayed to next year now due to the pandemic. I also set a target of riding 100 kilometres this year, which equates to just tad over 62 miles. I achieved that a couple of weeks back and it was amazing. You know, I thought I would really struggle with it. The day I chose was stupidly hot, but I did it and I felt absolutely amazing afterwards. Brilliant. I was chuffed to pieces. I'd set out to do something and I'd done it. I'd not felt like that for a long time. It sort of gave me a boost, and I think because of that boost, it's put me on. These last couple of weeks, I've been reflecting on myself, and my mood has changed from I've got to do this, I've got to do that, to I can do this, I can do that. I want to achieve it, I will. And that's the sort of attitude that it's sort of ingrained in me now, the fact that I set out to do something and I did it. Cycling as well. I started a new job in September last year, now in central Nottingham. I live just north of Nottingham. Where I work is near enough bang on 13 miles away from where I live. I choose not to drive there because there isn't too much parking on site. So I resorted previously to driving to a park and ride stop with the tram in Nottingham. And it was about 5-10 minute walk from the tram to work. That will be changing when I'm allowed back in the office due to cycling. The fact that I feel fitter now from when I started cycling. I will be able to cycle to work and cycle back in the same day. I really hope you enjoyed sort of the introduction to who I am, why I am the way I am and what I plan to do. If I haven't bored you too much, hit that subscribe button. I will be releasing more videos, some more vlogs, and also some cycling videos when I'm out and about on my trips. Sort of thing that entertains you, hit subscribe. Have a good day. What the fucking hell do you end a YouTube for? That's all I've got for now. Have a good one.